Yo, what's up, y'all? kingkobra35, dude. Looking up E-Bike Adventure, heading out to the city of Costa Mesa, Orange County, California, all the way out to the city of Westminster, Orange County, California, all the way around the ocean. We are out here right now on the coast, over there, keep the ride safe. We just hope and pray that we make it to our destination safely. No troubles, no mishaps, causes any trouble, have any fights with them, and hope the situation just goes smooth, and we make it to our destination safely. Whoever is sick in the kingdom will get well soon. Whoever is well in the kingdom will open his payment. So I'm actually testing my voice out with the microphone to see in this video if anything has changed since the last time I have dropped the camera. Yes, this camera has been dropped so many times on the ground, and I'm just amazed. Actually, it's not like completely broken yet. and that's the whole thing. It's like every time I check it out without the microphone and all that, it's still not like broken. It's still working. I've dropped this camera several times on the ground on accident. Memory chip popping out and everything. And even like a piece of the camera has been to where it opens back up and then I push it back in together. So, I mean, that's the weirdest thing I have ever had with this camera, is that I dropped it so many times and it still works. So that's one of the craziest things that I have experienced. So I'm still checking that out. It's just like a situation. I mean, I dropped it a few days back. So I did a check on it with the microphone and video on YouTube and everything. It still is working fine that way. And now here's the check with anyway, working without the microphone and still being through all that hassle being dropped so many times. I mean, I've dropped this camera at least let's see here, around 20 and 30 times, and it still works. It's been completely slammed on the ground too. This is over this guy. He's throwing like signs or something like that as soon as he was crossing. You gotta watch out for him, I guess. So that's like the craziest thing ever. This camera's been dropped so many times and still is not like have been completely broken. For the price that I paid for the camera, it is like super durable. And I think actually the only way it would break is if I completely got mad and threw it down on the ground, which is I probably would never do. And then even after that, it still might work. I don't know, because like it's been cracked open, and I've just simply pushed it back together on the part of it where the lens is at. And I'm surprised it's like I've been completely smacked open to where I couldn't do that at all. But there might be a possibility sometime that might happen, so I had to get it. But I hope that never does happen. It hasn't not yet. Okay, so now we have a headlight on. People can see the backlight. congratulations to new watchers liking the channel. We are up to 190, what was it, 95, 94, 97? Yeah, I think like around 97. 197, I think it was last time I checked. I could be a little bit wrong, but I can definitely check that over here across the street just to make sure I'm telling you guys the right thing. So let's see right here. I'm going to check out my phone, and then whoever's watching the channel can make sure on that situation also. So on my phone, it's me stopping right now, right here, going to my e-bike rides on the YouTube channel along with my music. We are at a crazy number of 160. Just joking. No, we're at 196. So I was one number off. We are at 196 subscribers on the YouTube. Believe it or not. Don't believe it? Take a look at it. So 196 subscribers when I have barely tiny bit promoted anything on Facebook, and then I barely started just doing my music at 108 subscribers before I started doing any of the e-bike rides. So that's a tremendous amount of subscribers back into me from doing this reaching out thing on YouTube. The system works really good for me. I don't know how it would turn out for anybody else, but the system that I used in my head to get that amount of subscribers was pop a camera on and start talking to you guys and showing up my neighborhood. Now, you guys probably can do it out there for your YouTube also. Just get a camera out there on me, or just sit right there in your room or your house and start talking into the camera and just do what you regularly do on your day-to-day basis of YouTube, or your day-to-day basis of whatever you just do to social media, or whatever you just feel like doing. As long as you are talking to the camera, and people may think that you're crazy talking to yourself out here on the streets, and you're showing something that's exciting, and showing something that's happening, or showing something that looks interesting. And it can be the same exact places every day, but here's the thing. The day changes every day. New things happen every day. You think of new things to say every day. You think of new things to say every hour, or new things to do every hour, or minute, or whatever situation you are doing. Because here's a true known fact for everybody. We're going to hop on a 4-5 So here's a true known fact for everybody. We are having possible changes by the minute and by the seconds of every day of our lifestyle. If you don't believe this, look it up. True life possibilities. Okay? Just look up that, true life possibilities. And it would tell you right there that like every minute of the day a baby is born, every 45 seconds of the day and night and everything else all the way around. So every 45 seconds, day and night, this happens. A person has tried a type of drug, and it is crazy. You know, some person out there has tried that. That's the most craziest thing I ever read on that page. And the baby's being born every 2 minutes or every minute, something like that. It says on there, and it says a lot of other knowledge stuff. Did you know that like a couple of million tragedies have happened by the time you listen to your favorite cassette tape? Even though we don't have cassette tapes anymore around, so it has updated. It says your favorite CD, and then a lot of people don't even listen to CDs that much. So put it this way: your favorite artist on YouTube or Spotify. By the time you have listened to one of their full albums, over 2 million tragedies have happened throughout the whole world. Scariest thing, but it's just the truest thing. Believe me, like I said. Okay, so we are out here on the ride off the harbor, and we are coming up upon Sunflower, and we're going to also be passing the observatory. We just passed the 405 freeway and South Coast Drive, so now we are in Santa Ana. Man, I'm still kind of like burping up the Monster and lunch right now. It is a pretty cold night. I am bundled up with my jackets on. That's right, 2 jackets. And my thermals and my regular clothing. And we are out here. So I've been recently looking at the nighttime videos, and one of the nighttime videos not too long ago was up to like 54 or 55 or higher now of views. I don't know what was going on, so excited that night. Could have been that night that we saw the fire. I'm not really sure. I just didn't watch it all the way through again. But I think it was that we saw fire. Okay, let's see here. Or live stream. I don't know. No. So I don't know when actually I'm making a special appearance in like downtown LA or out here. That's some places popular here and there, but I do that sometimes. And I'm not sure exactly when it's going to happen, but it will be sometime, maybe this year. seat on the high chair and get fed. The news from kingkobra35. I don't know, I just do stuff like that sometimes. It's really funny. I don't know if it's good. Ugh. Oh man. It sneaks in there, man. Actually, you know what it is, I'll tell you. Some people have heard this already on the channel, some people haven't. We are riding by the area where the most clinics are for your cannabis, and on top of that too, we are riding by a factory that makes your cannabis vape pens and liquids and other things. Right now, that's why it smells like a skunk over here. Seriously, it's like really bad smelling. To me, like somebody feels like different smells, but it does smell like that. Sometimes I've gone by here, they are working on some pretty good products, and it smells like strawberry fields, different things. So on both sides of me is this big giant like warehouse that works on that stuff to be made out here in Orange County, LA, all that kind of stuff like that. And I ride by this every night and crack it almost every day, Monday through Friday. Oh. It's like really nice face. Well, actually, every day I ride by a couple of them over there in Huntington myself. So they have a couple of them over here. They have the main factory over here, and then also in Huntington they have about maybe I think like 20 or 30 of them. It's crazy. How many factories are around here of cannabis, and the craziest spots where they're at. It's so nuts. Yeah. Where are we, which one at? What are we, paying at? He's in the turning lane. Right there. So actually a friend of mine was talking about that. I think it was like around 5 months back. Or 6 months back. Yeah, I think it was like 6 months back or something like that. That he was talking about the same exact thing I'm talking about. You're going to be amazed where these places are pushed up at. And the weirdest thing is too, you'll also be amazed though, in Orange County, is where the homeless people are camping at. And what they're camping next to. They are at, and right next to our schools out here that our kids go to. And they are also within every neighborhood the same exact way. Next to our schools, and that's where our kids go to. Seriously. So be very careful in that situation. And little liquor marks or even little markets. And if you don't believe me, we're going to pass by one. And I probably hit calling out about maybe a good 3, 4, or 5 of them that are going to be up here at one of the famous plazas up here that everyone passes by and goes shopping at. Sometimes there's one hanging out right around here in this area where I'm at too. Sometimes I'll see him at the bus stop, sometimes I see him at the liquor store, sometimes I'll see him inside the bathroom area over here, this plaza. I don't miss this guy. Where's he at now? Let's see here. Oh, there he is. Right there in the cell 11. Chilling it. On that side. So he's right over there. Chilling in front of the cell 11. Big golf sign. Smoking a cigarette. There's like a few more, like different spots. And also there is a school maybe a block away from where he's at. So, pretty crazy. Situation. We are off of Harbor and Edinburgh, so you can look that up where the solid is at and about how far the school is away from there. And he's posted up out here, just chilling and smoking a cigarette. Here's another one. Alright, so up here we are probably going to run out of the headlight, but I got a little trick up my sleeve to where I can get it back up and going just in a second here. Pick the right one out of the backpack. Okay. And yes, I have got the right one. Backpack is still zipped up. Right there. Yeah. Okay, so you can do that. Make sure. Yeah, there we go. Let me just push the light here so we can have light still going on. In this situation. Okay, so we have lights still going on. There we go. Always helps to carry a portable charger on you someplace. I carry mine in my little bag up here in front. Sometimes I do put it in my backpack, but I try to keep it up front. And this is the area you want to follow. This is the actual thing you want to follow to do if you have an electric bicycle is do a pedal assist to the halfway of your destination. So a good halfway mark is me here. Is pedaling assisting to First and Harbor, all the way from Harbor and Fair, because that is